You are listening to Wanna Go Ride Bikes. Wanna Go Ride Bikes is highly offensive and is intended for knuckle-dragging, chauvinist pigs and women who stand up when they're pee. If you're offended by anything, please turn off the show now. Alright guys, we're back for another show. Directly across from me I have Tommy. Tommy adopts a puppy from the shelter every week. Then he names it and he drops it off a bridge. Welcome, Tommy.
Thank you for having me. Across from me is Brian, he reminds everyone of Saved by the Bell because he looks exactly like Screech.
I'm way better looking than Screech, you bastard. To my right, we have Jeremy. Jeremy is known for trolling the Special Olympics to pick up chicks.
Yes, indeed. It's great to be back.
Thank you for being here, Jeremy. And via Skype, we have Scott. Scott believes the appropriate term for Hispanic is beaner. Welcome, Scott.
No. That's insensitive. It's taco muncher.
Taco muncher. Nice.
I never knew I was Hispanic. Welcome back. What show is this? 5?
5.
Show number 5. Tell you what, we weren't as popular this time, but that's okay. We still got a little bit of feedback. Scott, you want to guess who leads it off?
Either Hillary Clinton or Paul from Florida.
I think Hillary Clinton might be Paul from Florida. It's just an assumption. Paul wants to know, where can I purchase my Art Monk Glory Hole? My response to him was, well, I know you can get him a cheap used one. Yeah. Ours is about done.
Yeah. You're more than welcome to buy.
I'm pretty sure that you can pick one up in a little rat hole. Brian can probably set you up with the address there. Be prepared to be mugged when you show up.
The only problem is we all hit it at the same time. So, Paul, I hope you have a dick the size of a coffee can, because otherwise it's going to be a little stretched out for you, bud.
Yeah, but, you're more than welcome to.
And speaking of our future crime scene, as Tommy calls it, there was no one out there tonight.
I didn't
it's
see
a
it.
little that's scarier than not seeing them.
Yes.
All I saw was like across the way were like some teeth.
Someone left some teeth on top of the dumpster.
No, it was someone smiling.
Hey, I heard hookers do charge more to gum it instead of having their teeth in.
Game on. Scott would know all about gum jobs.
Hey, don't mess with my bag ladies.
And Scott's a little low energy tonight because he's sick. He's pissing out of his ass and he's not drinking. I still think Scotch cures all that ails you. Should have a little 18-year-old.
Well, I tried to have a little 18-year-old, but she ran away. So.
Hey, at least you went for 18 months.
Yeah.
Well, I assume she's 18. I said, you're 18, right? So, that makes her 18, right?
I don't know if that'll stand up in court. Maybe in Florida. The next one, they didn't leave their name.
That's so rude.
Excuse us for burping. We almost have had the same dinner.
You all ate Jeremy's ass?
Yes.
No, it was a hooker down there. It was tapioca pudding and snack packs from the hooker down the road. And I see your eye aids cleared up.
Yes,
congratulations.
Yes, it did. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing what a golden shower will do.
Was it rum? Did rum cure the eye aids?
It was not rum. Like I said,
it was golden shower.
It was golden shower.
Tommy,
yeah.
Congratulations on curing his eye aids.
I'm a miracle worker.
This one was the email message subject was because I care. And it was constructive criticism. And it starts off with me. Brian, stop saying etc. all the fucking time, asshole. And try talking into the mic. You gave Tommy shit about it, and yet this time you didn't bother talking into the mic. So, Tommy, I apologize. I won the off-mic award. And I think it was because I didn't bother setting it in the right position to have a 360 sound. So, hopefully, in this show, we will hear everyone.
At least that's what we're hoping.
That's what we're hoping.
Jeremy, you've been perfect every time.
Great.
He just walks in one day, sits down, and bang, kills it.
He's a superstar.
He's a superstar. Go. And Scott, you don't have to share your mic with anyone, so you're good to go.
Sweet.
All right. Next one. Scott, stop talking over Jeremy. And are you eating during the show? Scott, do you eat during the show? I was thinking the same thing.
Well, last week, hell yeah, I was drunk as hell. I needed some snacks.
Is that what it was? It was like at the end of the show, Scott was talking. I didn't know if he was like so drunk that he's like swallowing his own tongue.
Yeah.
That'd have been the wonderful mix of 7 and 7 and Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch.
Classy.
It was.
I will tell you this. I've seen your wife mix you drinks, and she's pretty heavy on the pour. So.
Yes, she is. I've taught her well.
Yes, you have. All right, and the last one is our good boy Eric from the DMV. Thank you for hitting us up, Eric. I've been drinking lots of tasty Yingling after listening to you dipshits, and now I'm worried. Are polio and Alzheimer's sexually transmitted diseases?
I guess he's been
Anybody? I don't know.
I've been
I hope not.
Alzheimer's by drinking Yingling and fucking old bag ladies.
I assume from the way we've abused our body, Tommy, through the years with alcohol, that we'll have Alzheimer's by the time we're 45-ish.
Without a doubt.
But we'll still be enjoying Yingling.
Yingling.
Yes. Before we jump off, you want to do our sponsor first? We've got to do, 4 of them throughout the show?
Yeah, each of us have, we like Yingling so much that we've taken time and written our own little heartfelt poem about them. So, or not really a poem, just endorsement. I mean, Brian, if you would...
Sorry, I just heard something. I can always... Okay, I'm going to do the first half of Yingling. It's probably the longest one. Feeling randy? Want to shoot your love candy all over a person of questionable gender named Mandy? Yingling Lager is what you need to seal the deed. It'll get you drunk, guaranteed. Yingling Lager, because it's not gay if you're drunk.
All right.
Man, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful, Scott. That kind of ties into what we used to talk about, the gay rules.
Yeah, I believe that was gay rule number 24.
And I think that was the, what do they call it, John? 316, the one to live by. Basically, if you got drunk, it's not gay. So.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
You know, you feeling a little bi-curious?
So hold on, you had obviously more than 24 rules about being gay?
It's not gay if the lights are off.
Oh.
It's not gay if you're related.
It's not gay if she's actually a woman. That was one of them, too.
It's not gay if you don't make eye contact.
No eye contact's not gay. There are a lot of them. It's not gay if you thought of a woman. It's not gay if you were pitching. And it goes on and on and on.
Nice.
So basically, rules to live by. Like I said, feel a little bi-curious. Want to catch one in the ass?
Yingling Lager.
Make sure
Yingling
you man up with the Yingling.
Nice. All right. So I wanted to do a little section. I was just thinking about. I just recently switched jobs, and I was just thinking, this would be a great section. My old boss was a jerk off because, there was a.
We all have had shithead bosses.
I mean,
and if you haven't, your name's Scott.
Scott actually has loves his bosses and has actually blown his way to the top. Way to swallow your pride and your boss's load.
Think of all the lunch money I saved.
That is true. I never thought about it that way.
That's true. Well, Jeremy, did you have an old boss that you kind of like sticks out in your mind?
I had an old boss that wore a toupee. And he had a 70s porn star mustache.
Can I get his number? He sounds fucking hot.
Well, the toupee was horrible. Everybody knew it was a toupee. I mean, it was just brutal. I mean, it didn't even fit with like his hair color. So, yeah, it was like an unspoken thing for everybody to just make fun of him behind his back.
Oh.
But nobody ever had the courage to say anything to him.
Did he have a nickname?
That you want to say?
That you want to say?
Yeah. No, if it's too obvious, don't.
Okay. The best part was he had his own nickname, and I hate saying his name on the air, but
Or does it rhyme?
it halfway rhymes. He was Steadman the Studman, is what he liked to call himself. So apparently he was very proud of his 70s porn mustache.
Maybe it was in 70s porn. Back when he had the hair.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
I haven't dug deep on that, but I would be scared to see that guy on a porn.
I'd jack to it.
Nice.
I'll jack to anything.
What about you, Brian?
I wrote down 4 different jobs that I've had dickhead bosses, but the one that stood out
Is the one you're at now.
we're not really anyone's boss here, but, I guess I'm a dickhead, Tommy's a dickhead, and Jeremy's a dickhead, and Scott, you're definitely a dickhead, so I guess there are a bunch of
Yeah,
dickheads.
you're a whole bunch of dickheads.
But it was not my first big kid job, but my first office, sit in the office, have your own office type job. And literally, I was there for a few weeks. The president of the company would come down to me and, hey, Brian, stop what you're doing. I need you to go set up something for, we'll call her Sally. For Sally. And I would have to stop my work, get in the car with Sally, who was the vice president there, and go anytime she had anything technical. Like I'd go set up her home computer, or if something's wrong with her cable, or anything that involved wiring phones. And that wasn't my job. It wasn't my thing, but he knew I was a tech before I came to this company. And it turns out this was his mistress. And he thought that, I'm going to send the kid over to do my work and impress this disgusting woman. And I'd be under the desk, my ass in the air, and I could just feel her chain smoking and staring at me. And, I felt like
was she fingering her twat, staring at your ass?
I'm sure she did later, dude. Or when, she's just fucking...
Did you have to warm it up for him? Did you have to eat it up?
Maybe that was the real plan. Is you were warming it up.
She's kind of like Mary. I'm pretty sure she hadn't been wet in 20 years, but maybe that got her going. I don't know, but God, it was horrible. That was the other one. Was I had a tech job, and it was an old dude that didn't know anything about technology, and of course it was for the government, so he never had anything to do. And he was an old Navy dude, retired from the Navy, and he'd just walk around making sure you weren't on the internet or anything, and yell, "Sir, I don't have anything to do. What are you doing? I don't have anything to do, sir, at the moment." "Read a manual!" And you expect him, for 8 hours. "Yes!" And he'd just walk around. We had this big, huge room, and it was where you didn't have any walls, because you had all these tables where you built circuits and all this shit, and this dude would just yell at you all day telling you to read a manual. Those are my biggest two assholes, so I'll leave the other ones alone, unless you want to talk about Bendergans.
No. Funnigans?
Yeah,
no.
So what about you, Tommy? What's your horrible boss story?
Man, I was bartending at this one spot, and it was it was this it was a comedy club. There was also a sports bar. There was also a hip hop club, and a salsa place all at the same time. So it was
fuck yeah.
They actually was owned by three brothers, and they all had their own fucking idea about what the restaurant should be.
Wow.
It was nice, but
it's out of business right now, isn't it?
It's been way out of business. But here's the thing: is it's we were actually super busy on hip hop night, and
were you bartending on hip hop night?
Yeah.
Oh, dagger!
Here's the thing: is just at first, the manager kind of knew what would happen, so he let us
8 drinks. I made $1. What the fuck?
Well, he had us round up we would round up the drinks.
Okay.
Every time, so there was always a little bit, always a little.
If it was $8.50, charge $9.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was actually the kind of place that was busy from 10:30 to 1:30. I think on the bar we would bring between 3 or 4 bartenders, $10,000. Basically, you're just going up and down, okay. Just making drinks. And
you never poured so much Hennessy in your life.
Oh, but
that's the Cavassier, son.
Grey Goose.
Yes, Cavassier.
Yeah, gin juice, Hurricanes, Long Island iced teas.
So I see don't have any alcohol in it. Sorry.
No, it's good. No, but this place was. I'm just saying, this place was packed. I remember one night that there was actually we had a main bar which had 4 bartenders on it, and the side bar had 2 bartenders on it. And this one lady was she was shouting that she'd been waiting there for 10 minutes. And this other lady next to her said, "I've been waiting here longer." And they two proceeded. They ended up getting in a fight about who was waiting longer for drinks.
There's extensions on the floor.
That's how fucking busy it was. But anyways, why I'm bringing this up is that I had this boss, one of the brothers. He was actually married, but he was dating one of the bartenders. So on this busy Friday, Saturday night, we'd be it'd be just ridiculously busy, just crowds of people, making, the only way we're making money is by rounding up a quarter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank
God you're only earning $10,000 to make $100.
I mean, but that's really what ended up getting, it worked out, but he would actually pull her out from behind the bar, at midnight, probably the peak of the busy time.
Oh wow.
And he'd be the thing is, you had to go underneath there was a hole behind the wall, so you'd have to duck underneath this wall, but he would actually sit there on the other side of the wall with her and just do shots. So as I'm fucking dying, people are who are "Hey, need a drink over here," you know what I mean? I could see their legs over there, and I could see him taking. I could just you know, like as
Wow.
but he would, you know, and then he would then like, you know, I wouldn't see her for the rest of the night. You know, he'd go and bang her out in the basement out there, and then like, you know, come 1:30, like 1:30, 2 o'clock, you know, after the last call, she would come up.
Oh, what?
Oh,
So
yeah.
would she just stop working the whole time? Like, after that?
Well, she was, I mean,
She's got time.
no, she
Nah,
was attending to her job,
Okay.
her blow job.
Yes.
I mean, so anyways, I just and I would have to split the tips with we'd split the tips with her equally. It was not like we didn't even have like we could. There was no way to even bring that shit up.
That's fucking
because he fired people at the drop of the hat too. Like he's like
wow.
But I will tell you that, though. That's always the setup. And Bennigan's was the same way, and any other. There's usually, like, the hot chick or the two hot chicks, and the one dude behind the bar that just bangs out all the drinks. He pours, like, 5 drinks for every one for the chick.
yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's what you got stuck with.
Oh yeah.
But you happen to be below the boss, so.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, hey, like every like, you know, a portion of this dollar that I just made by myself over here, like, hey, it's going to you while you know, keeping the boss happy, I guess. Good
Wow.
times. But Scott, you know, did you have an old boss that you thought was a jerk off, or did you ever jerk off your old boss?
I tried to avoid jerking them off, but I mean, I've been pretty lucky. I've had a couple that were kind of, but you know, nothing terribly exciting or funny. You know, I'd burn some bridges when they were assholes. You know, like I worked at this restaurant. I won't name what it was, but when I first moved to Denver, and they fed me a line of crap. I had been a GM before I went there, and oh yeah, we're gonna get you into management. So I waited till their busiest day of the year, and I was the guy scheduled to basically make the whole freaking thing run, and called them and said, "Oh, by the way, yeah, I got another job, so have fun."
Oh.
But
Oh. Man. That's horrible.
Scott doesn't
I don't
fuck
play.
around. He gets even every.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Scott.
Yeah, I don't play nice. So yeah, I believe in. In fact, I don't really believe in getting even. I pretty much believe in, you know, napalm in the area and moving on. So
No chance of going back to that one.
Well, I had a great suggestion about leaving a job that I didn't like from Tommy one time. We were having a great conversation on the phone, and I was just like, man.
You go like this.
No. It was I was talking about like the place was kind of messy and nobody gave a shit. And he was like, you know what would be a great thing to do when you leave? He said, go shit in the corner and put a hat on it. So they'll never know that there's shit in the corner. They'll just be like, oh man, somebody left their hat here. And then eventually one day when they feel froggy and want to clean, there's shit under the hat.
Did you do it? Because I can.
I did not do it.
Okay.
I wanted to.
We had a guy leave, and I had you come into this office before. He took the ceilings, you know, in
Yeah.
buildings, and put a fucking dead fish, like he bought a fish.
Oh, yes.
Put it in the ceiling, put it back up before he rolled out.
It's fucking gangster shit.
Oh my god! And the thing was, they didn't hire people right away,
Yeah.
Oh.
so that office was empty. And a few weeks later, you'd walk by the office, and it's just like.
Oh.
And I think I might have been the only person that knew. So I just, my office was on the other end of the building, so I didn't give a fuck. But
You
it's just
knew?
Like, yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm doing this dirty work.
Were we gonna wait until like the whole place stunk, and you're gonna be like, yeah, it's went too
Oh,
far.
by the way, that was Jim on his last day because he fucking hated you guys. The only problem was it was right by the kitchen.
Oh.
So if you, and I always brought my lunch, and you're going to get your lunch, it's just like a dry even. It's like, okay, maybe I'm going to go out for lunch today. That's the only good one, because people always talk that shit. I'm going to take a dump on his desk,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this, dude straight. And he showed me, rolled in his bag, fucking, I don't know what kind of fish it was, but it was a good, you know, foot-long fish, and he put up the ceiling.
Wow, that's great.
So for everyone that hates their job, when you want to roll out, buy a fish.
Buy a fish. Make a wish. Buy a
Make
fish.
a wish, buy a fish.
The yeah, if you're listening to this show, you're a very lucky person, very special. Go ahead and you had a I guess if you ever got revenge on a job when you quit, we'd love to hear about it. So just go ahead and send us an email.
Jeremy's the man at this.
chokeonritalin@gmail.com.
That's right, folks.
Let me give them one just for so I've contributed something. If you're leaving your job, and you want to say goodbye a proper way, the last day, bring a can of anchovies and pour those into the freaking ventilation system.
Yeah,
They'll thank you for it later.
that's a nice one.
By the way, guys, Ritalin, Ritalin. I had some
I thought it was get rid of Lynn.
choke on Ritalin. I know we slur our words.
CHOKEONDICK.
Close enough. That'll get to somebody. Have them forward it to us.
Yeah. All right, so on to our next Yingling commercial.
Segue time.
Segway.
Here we go. Yingling. It's America's oldest brewery, and it tastes like it.
Well done, Jeremy.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
I hope we still get paid for that one. That's not going to upset them, is it?
Well,
But you know, it's kind of like
they're
the-
proud of that.
You know
they're
what?
very
Hey,
proud of it.
It's like
Yeah.
those barrels you can taste. So, the bourbon, you can really taste the barrel and the wood, and they'll buy those old barrels. So, hey, you can taste the oldness.
You can. You really
People
can. You can taste what, was it, 200-year-old hops and malts taste like? Enjoy.
Good
People-
job.
People pay extra for, old scotch, so why wouldn't you pay extra for old beer?
Well, it's not that the beer's old. It just tastes old.
Yes, it does taste old.
It does taste like something my grandmother would make. All right. Well, it's crazy. I was just talking to Jeremy recently. I was actually, I was just recently dealing with tickets. I had some tickets that I had to get taken care of, so I had to work with a lawyer for that. But I was actually having
the exposure.
about the exposure.
Yeah.
It's the documents are almost sealed, so it's not quite public record. So, but I was talking to Jeremy about about lawyers, and he had this crazy story.
Yeah, we'd like to tell you that Yingling is strictly for misdemeanors, but we now know what beer is for felonies, and that is Four Loko.
Four Loko.
Four Loko!
Four Loko.
That's what's up. Get you pumped up, drunk, ready to fuck some shit up.
So, Scott, you don't see that at the Quickie Mart in Florida?
No, I can honestly say I have not seen it down here.
You can't sell it there anymore.
Wow. I know there's a few variations. Four Loko, Juice, some other, basically Sparks was the precursor
Yeah.
to Four Loko.
But I'll tell you what,
Oh, my
Four
God.
Loko blew Sparks away.
Yeah.
So I had a friend of mine that was a lawyer, and he decided to tell me about he was representing a couple of people that had done some pretty bad things, felonies actually, and he told me that they told him Four Loko made them do it. Honestly,
Have you ever
they
drank
said,
this stuff?
I have drank it, and
It doesn't-
wow,
yeah.
it fucks you up almost too quick.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? Once it hits you, you're just like, whoa. So these guys are claiming they, committed serious crimes. We're talking, I think, arson, and
Wow.
another one was like a serious battery charge or something along those lines. And they're blaming it on Four Loko.
And
So-
I hate to cut you off, but just to give people a background on what Four Loko is, the scale-back version they sell now is 12% alcohol. And it doesn't have the caffeine anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't think it has as much
It
caffeine
used to
as
have
it
a
used to.
higher alcohol content,
fuck?
and it was highly caffeinated.
Yeah, it was more caffeinated than Red Bull.
Yeah, it was high. It was basically like doing Red Bull vodka, but in a big. You drank one can of this shit, and you were like twitching and.
24-ounce can. I mean, that's a can to fuck you up.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
I just want
no,
if
it's-
Scott doesn't know what it is, all 12 of our
And
listeners
it's
might
like-
not know.
It's like it's two for $3.
Yes.
And it's always like
It's more expensive now because they have to pay for legal.
they have to
Yes. Yes.
Sorry,
legal defense.
Yes. So he presented to the judge in the case his Four Loko defense, saying, the Four Loko basically made them out of their mind and made them do the serious crimes that they did. I can't say for sure whether the judge admitted the defense or not, but
Best defense ever.
I thought so.
Like Judge
I
Drake
was-
one.
I was.
If
And
we can
it
get to
actually encouraged my friend, the lawyer, to start sampling the Four Loko. And he fell in love with her.
Oh my! It tastes horrible. It's like
Yes.
liquid crack is what we used to call that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like crack in a bottle.
I remember when Sparks came out. I mean, yeah, everyone had a friend who had like a blackout story.
Yeah.
You know, like my friend, this guy that I worked with, he was he said he started drinking like at a barbecue at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and like by the end of the night he was pulling. It was during election season. He was pulling out the election. What do you call those?
The post-its that the posters everyone puts in their
Yeah,
yard.
all those advertisers that like people like they put in the middle. Anyways, the posters in the middle. He said he was like taking those and just throwing them out, like just picking them up and throwing them.
Making it rain, son.
He was like, vote for this guy.
This fucker.
Right, and then he said
I love him.
he tried to rip down a fence. He was like, and like I know that like this is back when we worked at a science organization.
Wow.
So this guy was a scientist. So I'm just
Well, if a lawyer likes For Loco, I'm shocked.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah.
I thought that was for hobos.
Well, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, definitely.
The first time we discovered Red Bull vodka, that was my boy Joe. We got so hammered, we ran out. You remember the Manor? It was like
Yeah.
we ran out the Manor, which is like half-mile driveway
Yeah.
to get to the road. And instead of just taking signs down, we were so insanely energized from the shit. We would take the posts. You know, they put those posts in deep. And shake them, rock them back and forth till they came out and throw one up. And we went. We came back the next day. There must have been 18 posts and signs just laying there.
Wow. Yeah.
I just remember my chick telling me, "I don't know what you guys did, but you're both covered in sweat from head to toe."
Yeah.
I don't even remember doing it.
Wow.
So I don't know if it's that combination of caffeine and booze that makes you nuts.
I think
Maybe
it
these
might.
guys have something. We didn't burn anything, but dude, we just went around stealing signs and the fucking wood that's attached to it.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice. Scott, do you ever have any of those crazy over caffeinated malt beverages down there? Or are you too classy for that?
No, I'm way too classy for that. I stick to, fine $40, $50, $60, $80 a bottle scotches and then drink them until I'm blackout drunk.
Until you're blackout. That's a good way to be. That's a good way to be.
Wake up with my wife glaring at me.
Scott, you're so low energy. It's killing us tonight.
Yeah,
We hope you feel better. He's sick.
Can we give him
Yeah.
some nipple clamps? Could you just take a stapler and just staple one of your nipples?
Scott, is it AIDS?
I'd probably feel better if it was.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You've got ass AIDS because it's coming out of your ass, but you know,
Nice.
was the Irish coffee like the original caffeinated?
You know what?
I think it is.
That's like the original.
Wow. I never
You know
thought
what?
that until just now.
I know we always pick on Yingling,
Yeah.
but I'd like to plug a new sponsor. I'd like to plug Jason's Deli. Eat at Jason's Deli so you too can get the shits.
They're in Montgomery, Alabama, so I don't think we can talk all the shit we want about that.
They're all over the place, man.
Yeah. There's a few around here.
Are they really?
There are.
Oh yeah, they're all over the
I was
place.
getting ready to say.
But, I highly recommend going to the one in Montgomery, Alabama, so that you too can, feel your stomach bubbling.
The funniest thing about
Here at Jason's Deli, fuck you.
his buddy got it first, and Montgomery's obviously not from Florida. They have to
Yeah.
drive back, and his buddy's like shitting his pants and farting the whole way, and he's embarrassed about it. It's like this guy's like, "What's that smell?" He's like, "It's not me." He's like, "Dude, there's two of us in the car."
Yeah, I kept asking him, like, dude, did you just shit yourself? No, that ain't me. Like, dude, you're the only other one in the fucking car, you moron.
There are guys unlike us. I used to like roll up my windows and put the child locks on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Turn on the
just
heater.
go.
Turn on the
You
heater.
turn on the heater and just be like, smell it. Enjoy my
Oh.
fecal matter.
Definitely. Well, I want to see your eyes water.
It's fucking hot.
That's awesome. But it's so funny you talked about the Manor. That place had so many crazy memories.
We've got to do a show with the Manor.
The Manor. We should bring guests in for that one.
The Panty Tree, we had a swimming pool in the front that had about a foot of dirty water in it.
Yeah.
Just random shit thrown in there from parties.
Wow.
Anyway, believe it or not, there's still places back in the day you could have 5 acres of land.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You could have parties, but we'll have to have. I'm gonna write that down for a soon to be episode.
All right. It looks like you're actually just using a crayon to color a cat.
Well, actually, I drew a penis. See, that's the balls.
Oh, those are your lips.
That's
those are
the
your
jizz.
lips. Okay.
And that's me catching it.
That's nice.
Delicious jizz.
Oh.
If you must know, Brian is OCD about his cock drawing fetish.
We'll pull back the curtain, guys. While we're doing the show, I just sit there and draw cocks.
Yes.
Sometimes I color them in if they're big.
Yes. Lovely. I was just thinking that I actually you had a really good drinking story that it just shows how much a humanitarian and like your how guaranteed your spot in heaven is.
Oh God.
You know.
Yeah, and this is actually I came up with several, but this is the one where I think people would hate me the most. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to give them a little bit of a background first. Try to paint a picture since this is talk. And Tommy and Scott, Jeremy, not yet. One of these days you'll be able to see this.
All right.
I am the worst drunk ever. When I get to that blackout point, forget about it. I yell. I say fucked up things to strangers just to get... I don't know why I do it. I'm usually a nice guy. I like to do the gum trick. I'll pull my balls out and say, hey, is that gum?
God.
Right, Tommy?
Yeah. Jeremy just got me with a photo.
Well, I see Jeremy does it sober, but hey.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
I'll pull my dick out and just leave it out and walk around. Or, do you remember my bachelor party? We
Yes.
kept trying to show each other our balls.
Yes.
And I got all of you guys. I'm like, hey guys, we're having a moment. I was fucking hammered. Pulled my balls out and pulled my shirt down and had all the guys in a circle. Hey, I want to talk to you for a second. And I pulled my shirt up.
that's
There's my
classic.
balls. I'm like, you all are homos. And we're in a club. Like, maybe guys all get up against the wall to kick them. You know, if you ever saw the movie Waiting, that's where it's from. The ball showing game.
Yeah. I always loved the bat wing.
Well, you know, that was more points, but you can't pull that one off the group of guys.
True.
Well, that's Brian's idea of letting loose before one last hurrah.
I got crazy and showed all my friends my balls.
He was reaching deep.
I will give this though to Tommy. He pulled the best one. He took a cell phone picture of his balls. And was it mine? I think he set my wallpaper to it, or is your wallpaper? Somebody's cell phone wallpaper was set to Tommy's balls. Anyway, that's another story. We need to write this stuff down so we can tell these stories. We're gonna do my bachelor party in the manor as the two. I'll go. This is I do two things at the urinal. I'll wait till you have to go to the bathroom, and it doesn't matter how many urinals there are. I'll always stand next to you, and I'll pee on your foot. I don't know why. I'm a dick.
Yeah,
you don't know
you
what.
are.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that can cause a fight for sure.
Yeah, and it has. Josh actually punched me once when I did that to him. This one I always thought was funny. I'll do the same thing. I'll wait till you go to the bathroom, and I got to make sure it's a crowded place for this one. And I'll talk to you, make sure everyone knows I'm friends with you, and I'll go stand right next to you by the urinal, and I'll take my pants off and let them drop all the way to my feet, and I'll pull my shirt up like a little kid all the way above my head, and I'll piss. And if that doesn't embarrass you, I should be the one embarrassed, but the person standing next to me is my friend. It's always the one embarrassed. I remember doing that. Do you remember Jack's?
Yeah.
The redneck,
Yeah.
dirty bar.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's still there, around the corner probably. I think it was it was a metal concert. I think it was actually when Vanilla Ice was doing metal and he was there. And the place was packed. And I did that to Josh. Bunch of metalhead, tatted up guys, and it's literally a bathtub that you all stand around to piss into.
Yes.
And just, one of those
Yeah,
ones.
the trough.
I'm talking to him, and I pull my pants all the way down, to my shoes, let them fall down, put my shirt all up above my head, and just pissing. So this is the kind of drunk I am. And I do cup checks, you name it. I'm an asshole when I get drunk. More so than I normally am. And we talked about Slade's last week, so this is the one that jumped into my head, and I've ruined my liver at Slade's, that place. And Scott, you'll know I was a baseball player as a kid, and I was actually pretty good. You trained me quite a bit. Are you still awake, Scott?
Yeah, I'm still awake.
And I used to be a pitcher.
Oh, now you're a catcher.
Now he's a catcher.
Yeah.
Straight as a catcher.
Strictly a catcher now. Blew my arm out, so now I'm trying to blow my my butt out. Anyway, there's this very nice young lady, and she'd hang out at Bennigan's, and when the Bennigan's folks would go down to Slade's, she'd come down to Slade's. And she happened to have a crush on me, and if I was down at Slade's, she'd always come and sit next to me. Now, the interesting thing about hers was she was deaf. But she could read lips, which I always thought was kind of kick-ass, because she'd sit there and she could attempt to speak to you as well, and you could understand her for the most part. So I thought it was pretty cool when I was sober. I'd always be nice to her and talk to her, and she was a good person.
That's my kind of woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except she attempted to talk, so
Yeah.
If she was mute, it would have been better. But now Slade's, let me paint a picture of Slade's. Slade's is higher end, not too, like a Bonefish, you think? Good food, granite,
Yeah.
bar, nice ambiance. You know, not like a Ruth's Chris, but more like a Bonefish grill type.
But still inside of a mall.
Inside of a mall, but I'll be honest with you, they did a good job. It was a nice, shit. There's malls around here that have really nice restaurants too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's inside of Springfield malls, which is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so one of their things they would do to make the guests have an excellent time and enjoy their drinks was they would fresh squeeze all their juices. And they'd always have this big bowl full of grapefruits and oranges and maybe some limes in there too. And it looks nice at the bar. You've got all this fresh fruit sitting there. And, being in a higher end place, we would always take the fruit, throw it around. Because we're fucking drunk 12-year-olds, basically is how we would act. And I always say Josh. I hope Josh, I need to send this to him because I was talking about him. He's my drinking buddy and I lived with him. And I wanted to show off my pitching skills. So I'm whipping the oranges at him. I'm talking whipping them. If he didn't catch them, they were popping and exploding behind the wall.
Oh, shit.
Was this inside the place?
Inside of Slade's, at the bar. And the bar was kind of separate. There's a wall.
Yeah.
And, we would tip the bartenders enough.
Oh, I know.
They kind of let us do whatever we want.
Yeah.
And I'm literally there. I'm one side of the bar, Josh is the other side of the bar. And she keeps getting closer and closer to Josh. And Josh is talking shit. That's all you got. And I'm just whipping him. Sure enough, I wind up and I guess it slipped a little bit. And I was never a power pitcher, but I could get I got a little pepper on that ball right in her face.
Oh, shit.
Boom!
Oh, my God.
Big pop.
Oh, my God.
God. I shouldn't be laughing because that's like the one thing. It wasn't purposely done. I don't know why she kept getting closer and closer and closer to Josh. I guess she wanted to see my awesome skills. But there's this girl that always kind of followed us around, always had the crush on me, always kind of followed me around like a puppy dog, and I fucking hit her in the face with an orange.
She wanted to feel the heat.
That's the only heat she ever felt from me before, though. But God. So guys, if you want another reason to hate me, I hit a deaf girl in the face with an orange. Not in a fastball.
That's great.
Nice.
I like that.
Well, the best part of the story is that it's okay. She'll never hear this. Say whatever you want.
We don't believe in subtitles.
Turn it up. Does she read speakers? I was already going to hell. I just want to make sure I get a good seat.
But I really do feel bad for it. And if you got like an implant in your ear or something you can hear now, I would like to apologize to you.
He doesn't mean it.
He doesn't mean it.
I do, man. I felt bad.
What? Probably to this day, she enjoys facials because of that. Because they're not as bad as the orange to the face.
She can only come with someone sprays orange in her face.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just trying to show you how good she takes a load in the face.
Yeah.
I still don't know why she kept getting closer and closer to him. It's not like I have my control and I probably had 18 Long Island iced teas. You know how we drank back then. I've got some other Slade stories. I got to tell you, I need to write this one down because I re-listened to the show. Why take notes when I could listen to the show? When I took a rocks glass full of 151.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Persian guys from Bennigan's?
No.
Okay, maybe you're gone by then.
I think I do remember.
Yeah.
The summer of no red lights. Were you there for that?
No, I wasn't there for that, but anyway, I ended up taking, because it would have been a insult for me not to take his drink, and I ended up taking a Brock's glass of 151 instead.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
But I'll write that one down too.
Nice. I like it.
I think we need a Yingling segment to.
Yeah, Scott, do you have a pitch for Yingling?
I do. Because I've always got, no matter how sick I am, I can still come up with something for Yingling. Yingling. Helping old bitches and fatties get laid for over 180 years. Drink up.
I like it.
Yes.
Just a straightforward truth in advertising.
That's it.
Sounds like your resume with lots of your chicks there, buddy.
What's that?
Sounds like your little resume with chicks. Old chicks and fatties. Wisconsin and bag ladies.
Hey,
Nice.
you do what you have to do with when you're drinking the Yingling.
So-
Usually what you got to do is, fat old lady.
So to segue,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to go to your beer segment next, or are you going somewhere else?
We can. I was just thinking. Yeah.
I'm sorry. go
Talking
ahead.
about beer.
I just assumed if you
I was
were...
gonna say-
Wait.
Well, we're segueing into. Well, by the way, the segue. When we say segue, it doesn't actually. It's not a really good segue.
Okay.
That's like saying dramatic pause.
Yes.
Or uncomfortable silence.
Da.
Nice, but it's funny actually. Like Jeremy and I this past week, we actually got to go to two different. We went to two different beer tastings like back to back. It was actually a pretty incredible time. But like I think overall, I think we tried at least 20 beers in the last 3 days.
Yes, we have. And my head is suffering for it.
Yeah.
Which one?
Just my
Tommy is tight.
Nice.
No, he's not.
And guys,
I super glue it.
spit is not lube. It's just
Tears are though.
Yes.
tears do give me a boner.
What I was thinking like
Tommy's crying again. Oh,
there we go. It's go time.
fat.
Nice. I was just thinking, right among other things, I was like, I've been drinking beer for so long. I've been drinking for such a long time. I haven't even thought about like why it's been a while since I've actually really thought why I started. And a lot of people start for a lot of different reasons, and it's usually because bad parenting.
Yes.
Parents like trying to forge a better future for us by working longer hours, thus leaving us alone to our own shenanigans.
Yes.
But a lot of us, through the years have changed our tastes and all this. But Brian, why is it that you drink?
I drink to forget that I hit a deaf girl in the face with an orange.
How's it going? You probably need another sip.
Here, let me take a sip of my delicious beer. The way you put it like that, I'll skip over. I did write down some notes for this one. You have to work hard to enjoy beer. I remember being in elementary school and having my first beer. Trying to drink it. And it was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It was a Bud Light can from somebody's dad that they stole, I'm sure. And it wasn't good. And then you go on to high school, and that's basically either you drank beer or you didn't drink. And I remember we drank Jack Daniel's coolers, which you always puked off of, or Bud. And you kind of have to learn how to enjoy beer. So, but why do you drink it? That's kind of how it starts. When you're hanging out with your boys, you drink beer.
It was a cheap way to get a buzz
It was a cheap way to get a buzz, yeah.
without doing illegal drugs.
I'd rather drink my bread than eat it,
That's true.
because beer is liquid bread, right?
Yes.
Right? That's when I want to be healthy.
I did it for coolness. I needed to increase my coolness, and the best way was to drink beer.
Just need to get the taste
Mine
of
was
the
after
spots.
the vodka story where I lived in Iceland and I was pissing out in the middle of the road waving at people. From then on, I vowed that I was going to stick to beer for a while. And I did. And that's what led to me drinking mostly beer. Without a doubt.
The slowdown?
Without a doubt. Because apparently when you're 14 years old, you can't handle a fifth of vodka.
No, you cannot. And I learned that at 12. Now, Scott, you didn't drink beer till what? Your 30s?
Yeah, I was always a liquor guy.
I was going to say, and you know what? And what Jeremy just said was probably completely true for you. Because you would drink a bottle of liquor. I'm just trying to get him, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm not talking into the mic, because we can't hear Scott tonight, because I set up the studio different. Sorry.
Oh, is that why I keep getting run over?
Well, it's
Yeah, a little bit.
When you're drunk, you run over Jeremy. When you're sober, we all run over you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're running a train.
Sorry, Scott. I moved the computer closer so I could hear you.
That's fine.
But yeah, you didn't start drinking beer to your 30s, and then basically when you started drinking beer, it seemed you skipped beer to go to Scotch.
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoy a decent beer. Like Yingling, made in America.
You know what, Scott? I like Yingling too. As much as we joke about it, I enjoy Yingling. There's nothing wrong with Yingling.
That's what we, yeah, there really isn't. I mean, we went up to Montgomery for a training class, and me and the guy I went up there with, well, that's what we drank. We picked up a bunch of Yingling and sat at the hotel drinking.
Being Irish, if I had the money, I would drink Guinness all the time. But I don't, so sometimes I have to drink Yingling.
And sometimes he can't afford Yingling, so he has to drink some dude's D so that he can go out and buy some Yingling.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. You got to do what you got to do, my friend.
That's it.
And
Sometimes you got to bean deaf girls in the face. And, you know.
sometimes you gotta drink that memory away from time to time as well. You know what else? Our ancestors drank beer. They did. And that's
true.
proven. So it's a connection to our ancestors in the past. So we have to drink beer as well to connect with our ancestors. You know, you being from California recently, you can you buy this granola hippie shit?
Well, here's the thing is, like, I used to drink when I was younger, and I realized I'm actually really not drinking for any reason, but I've decided recently that, as of last year, is like that, I drink beer to keep it out of the hands of children. Like, I'm doing...
When you say it out of the hands of children, do you mean your penis?
No, I'm trying to take the beer out of and put my dick in place of the beer.
Exactly.
Look, if you're going to make a mistake, let's use my penis to do it.
Scott invented the dribble common. You invented Jesus juice. You're like, hey, Michael.
Let's play Michael Jackson. Jeremy, is there a noble reason why you drink beer?
I love beer. I love super duper hoppy beers that just blow your mind with flavor and ridiculousness.
I've watched Jeremy drink beer, and he enjoys it. He's right. He doesn't drink it to get drunk. He enjoys it. You can he takes a little sip, and you can see him. He's like, it's a wine tasting for him.
Well,
it's almost a sexual moment. I almost could jack to it.
Well, I can't help it, but sometimes, if you put a lot of effort into working out, you watch your calories, and beer sometimes can be unnecessary calories, but I love the flavor of it. So I'll admit that I will skip a meal to enjoy my beers later.
I believe that. I believe that.
That's how much I love beer.
Well, does anybody else drink beer to get the taste of Mary's crotch out of their mouth?
I'm sorry, but you're the only one that has enjoyed Mary thus far.
Okay, sorry. I just curious if I was there.
I would tell you, Scott, I'd rather hit a deaf girl in the face with an orange than bang Mary.
Nice.
Now, some people think that the opposite of hate is love.
Yeah.
Actually, the opposite of hate is beer.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, because, if you care about somebody, you buy them a beer. Share a beer, whatever.
If you get a rough day and it's hot and you get home, and I don't know if you guys like stouts, if you can pour yourself a pint of Guinness, you got to pour it right, you got to wait for it. It's like getting a lady wet. You got to start halfway and you pour it halfway and you let it sit.
Dude, you ain't fooling anybody. You've never gotten a woman wet.
He does own stock in Astroglide.
And then you pour a little bit more, and you watch it all just kind of cascade up. And your mouth's watering, and you're just waiting for it, and you're loving that beer, and you pour it the rest of the way, and then that
And
first.
then Brian comes on his thigh, and it's all over early. Oh,
I like to drink it first and then jack off to it. It lasts a little longer too if you have the beer first. That's one thing I've learned. I don't know about you guys.
You get yourself a drunk dick or jerk off. You like to jerk off longer. That's I don't know how I feel about it.
So basically, we drank beer when we were young because we could,
Yeah.
or peer pressure, or to try it.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you actually start to appreciate it.
Yeah.
You
I think
find-
that's how it goes, because I remember my my first beer that I truly would select was Michelob. Partially because I really like the crazy bottles they used to have, but I also prefer.
It felt good in your anus.
You know, chicks dug it. You know what I mean? They're like, hey,
They were cool bottles.
You know what I
they
mean?
still have
Like-
it. They're the curvy, almost like a chick.
yeah.
They kind of get you had to drink it. You had to have a mustache to drink that.
You know, when my father comes to visit, I buy Michelob a lot because it's the one beer that I can drink with him.
Right.
Because he drinks. I guess I can drink England with him as well, but Michelob is the one beer I can enjoy with my
Yeah,
dad.
I think it's the least offensive. It's kind of sad they went the way of Michelob Ultra. I mean, great for them.
Hey, good for them, man.
Great for them.
Yeah, chicks eat that stuff up.
They do. Yeah, and I'm all for it. Chicks drink it. So.
I rate Ultra on my testicles. I'm like, ladies, it's low calorie. Just let it. Just enjoy it.
Suck
Let it
it
go
up.
down your mouth.
Nice.
So we went from drinking Bud Light cans as kids to you guys are definitely people that enjoy a good beer.
Yeah. At least, the pale ales and all that other stuff. So at least, anything, I guess above Sam Adams. Even, I used to drink Sam Adams now, but that's kind of the entry level into that
To the craft beer world.
craft beer.
Well, I enjoy special releases. There's a lot of breweries within the United States where they'll put out an amazing beer, but you know what? They only made a batch of it, and maybe 30 people in each city get to have some. If I'm able to get one of those, that's life right there. Enjoying great tasty beer that nobody else gets to enjoy.
Jeremy, I've got a batch for you that I can count on two hands the people that have it. So maybe you want to try it sometimes.
Nice.
See, that's the thing. Wait till you guys accidentally knock a chick up. Your enjoying beer days go away. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the craft brewers and beer tasting time is done.
Done.
Scott, am I wrong?
no. But you think of all the wonderful things you get instead of that. You get to change diapers, and that's got a nice aroma to it, just like a nice beer, right?
Well, that'll be for a different show, but I can't change a diaper without actually getting vomit into my mouth.
Well, that's kind of similar to.
I think I'm gonna buy it.
No, it doesn't work because you still have to do it.
Yeah, you still have to do it. A friend of mine, my best friend growing up, he would throw up every time he had to pick up any kind of dog shit. And then I was like, what are you gonna do when you have kids? And sure enough, yes, he would throw up every time he had to change a diaper, and his wife still made him do it.
Well, and there's times that she's not around. Like my chick,
Yeah.
at first, because she was gangster about that stuff. How the hell do we segue into diapers? We need to button this up quick.
I know, right?
Yes.
Let's wrap up this diaper talk.
We need to.
And
All right, go.
throw in the garbage bin.
GOE.
Do we have another? We have.
Yeah.
We have to hit 4 bits for Yingling before.
So Scott, you've gone.
I've gone.
Jeremy's gone. Scott, you've gone.
Yep.
Okay, definitely. Let me fire my load. Just once again, I just want to thank Yingling. Yingling, it's the beer for people who have settled for everything else in life. Settle for this beer.
Yes.
Yingling.
Yes. I love that. I love that. But you know what? I tell myself the same thing, which is horrible. If I go into a store and they don't have any beer that I'd like, I settle for a Yingling. It's a true story.
I've settled for Yingling.
Yes.
And I've regretted every time.
I've gone in looking for it. That's how bad I am. I'm not kidding. I'll go in and get myself a nice 6-pack of Yingling and roll with it.
Yeah, so to anybody out there listening, please tell us any, fallback beer that you might have. Say you go into a store looking for something specific, they don't have it. What is your last chance option?
Yes.
Or craft beers. These guys are beer snobs. Got any good craft beers or beers we might be able to find here that we might enjoy. Maybe we'll do another taste test. Maybe we'll bring glasses in this time instead of a plastic Solo cup and cans. Maybe it'll be from a bottle.
Have we got enough sponsorship from Yingling yet to afford that?
All we're going to get from Yingling is a cease and desist order.
Yes.
If we ever get popular, I'm going to have to go back and edit all this out. Instead of Yingling, we're going to have to say, like, something.
Yeah,
Doodles!
Here it is. Yingling, we're just kidding. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Hey, Yingling, Scott and Brian, drink your shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have proof of purchase. Anyways. Well, I was just thinking, like, beer has been around for a long time. I was just thinking it's like one of the greatest inventions of all time. But I mean, I was just thinking, like, now that we're in the 21st century, the future is all around us. Like, what do you think I was wondering, what do you think is the man's, like, what are the 21st century's greatest invention for men? Is there something, I don't know, is there something I was just thinking about, like, there have been a lot of really, really important things out there. I mean,
I would have to agree. I think the most influential invention for men has really have to be internet porn.
Yeah.
I mean, it preoccupies people's time. It frees up extra money. It's just it was a godsend, without a doubt. I mean, think about where we would be right now. We'd be stuck buying magazines or actually paying for it on the internet.
Internet porn ruined the porn industry, though. Those women used to make money. And now all you gotta do is click and watch.
Oh, so these filthy sluts are just now filthy
Sluts.
sluts?
Do you guys remember having VHS porn?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you just sit there and watch, and you had to wait till the parts jack to it. And now you can just, like, click, and the clip's basically 2 minutes long, and you're like, think how much time you're saving.
What is it? Like,
In that 2 minute clip, you've already wiped all. You
is
already
it a double feature?
You've already blown your load into your tissue, flushed it, and then you see the end and you feel disgusted with yourself. Oh, what am I watching?
Well, chances are it has probably reduced the longevity of men ever since that started. Every guy's getting off within 2 minutes nowadays, I guess. I mean, so ladies, let us know. If your man watches internet porn, has his longevity gone downhill?
There's literally guys now that have issues of actually getting up with their chicks because they've watched so much porn.
Really, Brian? This isn't from personal experience, is it?
I hate to say it, I'm still a walking boner. I figure once I hit my 40s, maybe, and if that saltpeter that I put into my food every day starts kicking in. But who's that dude? Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
He was on the radio talking about that.
What's
he had
that?
He had to stop watching porn because he couldn't get hard with chicks.
Yeah.
Like regular chicks. He's a popular dude, obviously. He's going to stand up, whatever. He couldn't bring some chick back to the hotel, and it's just like, he's like, it wouldn't work.
He couldn't fuck a fat chick?
I don't know, man. I don't know
terrible.
what kind of porn he's watching or whatever. Or what does he expect from these chicks? But
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I don't know much about cocaine, but I hear that keeps that bad boy going. As I'm signaling and doing visuals, because because you
can
guys
hear this.
see.
You can hear this.
You can hear what I'm doing with my hand right now.
Oh.
So internet porn.
So,
Okay.
what would you say the most influential invention for men has been?
I mean, like, porn is just such at the top. I mean, like, I would have to agree with that, but I would add to it is now just these internet capable phones, because now you can actually take your porn with you.
Yes.
I mean, you can jerk off anywhere you want, and this is like, I mean, not that you couldn't jerk off anywhere you want, but I mean, like, now, you can actually have like visual aids, other than the playground gets old after a
I
while.
was going to say, when we were teenagers at work, we all jerked off.
I'm picturing, an office building full of, government contractors or whatever, all in stalls lined up just jerking off to their phones. I mean, I don't know.
What kind of crazy pictures are going on in your head?
That's just what.
That's what he jerks off to.
That is. I'm sorry, but
Guys dropping loads and jerking.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess that's how it goes down.
It's good.
I can honestly say I've never jerked it to my phone. But yeah, I guess that's an idea.
Change your life.
Change my life.
Change your life right now.
Siri?
Siri.
Can you give me something to jerk off to?
Double dildo, Granny.
Here. Should I ask Siri that right now?
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
See what she says.
See what you get.
Okay, and let's see here. Siri, can you find me something to jerk off to? She's thinking about it.
That doesn't sound good.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, cock block.
Cock blocked by
That's-
Siri.
You've got sperm block.
Doesn't sound good. That's because she's a woman. I'm going to wait for the next iPhone upgrade then. Screw Siri.
That's a brand new upgrade there. That's iOS 7, so I guess we have to wait for 8.
You know, when you sent this and I was looking at, the only thing I came up with was the fleshlight.
The fleshlight?
It was about time.
Not that I own one, but once again we'll talk about, I don't even say his name, another friend
Yeah.
that we have. He's a married dude. He's down in his basement. Kind of, you know, guys have man caves and all that, and maybe that's an invention for the 21st century. Men have their own room now, or their wives aren't allowed in. But in the bathroom, he would hide his fleshlight, and he swore by it. You know, and I always thought it was kind of weird to hump something that looked like a flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen pictures of it. I've never seen one, like, up close and personal or anything.
Never used one, but I couldn't come up with anything, and for some reason that's the only thing I came up with. When I first read it, I thought you meant in the future, and I thought those crazy Japanese fuckers are working on robots that you're going to be able to fuck.
Damn right.
Because they already, you know...
They have vending machines that dispense panties. Used panties.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You've never been to
You never been to Japan to get you used panties?
Do you want
Yeah.
to book? Would you like me to book you a trip?
Do they, like, give you a picture of who wore them, or is it just, you know...
Yeah, dude.
you just-
Yeah.
You don't know what you're sniffing?
It sounds like I don't want to. Like you're making me sound like an expert over here, but I fucking read about it.
I read about it. I jacked about it.
Yeah, I jacked
booked
about
a
it.
flight.
I just like what kind of fucking like seriously like I'm down. I'm down with like like obviously pornography, all that stuff, but like like I don't know, used panties. Like I don't need some like shit stained crusties to get me
Hey,
off.
just because that's my thing, dude, you don't gotta judge me.
Nice.
I got one more, and Scott, you'll appreciate this one.
I got 3, so
Can I put
go ahead, though.
I'm gonna get my last one. Fantasy football. I know you guys say Jeremy's into it.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what. Even my chick, Sunday morning, when I'm down there setting my lineup and trying to watch injury reports, etc., she doesn't fuck with me. Do your thing. I'll leave you alone. Go ahead and do your thing. And I'll tell you what. I'll set my lineup on fucking Thursday. I'm just down there pretending at that point.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking
I just
about.
want an hour to myself.
Yes.
So there's mine. Fantasy football.
That is one of the best inventions for men. I agree.
People who live in shitty sports team towns can now have a reason to watch football.
Yes.
I've been a Redskins fan all my life. Hello.
Hail to the fantasy football! Hail fantasy football! All right, Scott.
All right.
What are your 3? Let's hear them.
All right. Number 3, breast implants. I mean, that's just like the greatest invention. It turns 6s and 7s into 9s and 10s.
I hate those things. Hell no.
I'm in.
I'm
in.
for him.
I'm in. Genius.
What?
Genius. If I had
I'm always the odd man out here. Redheads, breast implants.
That's because you like men.
you're not gonna marry those emotional like nut jobs, but the insecurity they have to fill in with saline bags. I mean, but they are fun.
I mean,
Sorry,
you
I
know,
thought you were talking about redheads.
so I think we all agree though that that's was a genius invention. Number 2, we've talked about here before, the Snuggie. It doesn't turn a 6 or 7 into a 9 or 10. It turns a cold,
A dead woman.
stiff 0 or a 1 and warms it up into a 5 or a 6.
Thank you for hitting on necrophilia or whatever.
Well, I was there with my checkbox, and I noticed it hadn't been checked off tonight, so I figured,
For those that are
Yeah.
listening, we still have to hit bestiality, guys. So.
Oh, well, here, that brings us to number one.
Oh,
Good.
God.
The greatest invention of all time is mine, the gerbil condom.
Yes. Yes.
But only Asian people can wear that, Scott.
No, you got to go with my old saying: just spit on it and push harder.
I like chicks that think that I'm bigger than I am, so I wear a guinea pig condom.
Tommy likes chicks that thinks that he's bigger than he is too. That's why he likes 6-year-olds.
Yeah. Isn't this the biggest thing dick you've ever seen? You fucking slut.
God, I hate you guys.
All right, cool.
Okay, so at this point, I ask you listeners out there, all 5 of you, please write into our show at chokeonritalin@gmail.com. We would love to hear any random questions you have for us. We do our best. Answer them appropriately.
All right. So that wraps up episode number 5. We're going to jump on to episode number 6 here in the future. I know you're anticipating this.
Yes, please tune in for next time.
And I'll tell you what, I got one other comment about our YouTube channel. They wanted to know why we didn't have any pictures or why our channel was so lame. We'll work on that, guys. I don't know how to do it. Fuck you. We're working on a Facebook page.
Yes.
Yes.
It's something else we're going to work on. If you don't have Twitter, because I hear probably you immature people that listen to our show probably have Facebook. I'll tell you what, I'll post that Facebook link on this episode. It'll be there. Same thing with Twitter. And Jeremy already hit our email.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to violating your ears next week.
Yes.
And we are out.